Taurus, hello there, my friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late July 2021. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate all of you. We're going to get it going right away with a couple of these oracle cards just to get into this reading nice and smooth. So my guide spirit team, talk to me about the beautiful Taurus collective. What do we got going on in late July? We're just going to look at these two really quick, then we'll get into the full tarot reading. And at the very end, we'll pull you a bonus spread with the Starseed Oracle to see what it is you need to hear from the universe. So there are many things for you to think about and consider and contemplate, all that good stuff. Hope you're all doing fantastic. So temptation is showing its face with this first card. That's another one I feel like you might have gotten in recent weeks. And we have time, we have the mind, we have dreaminess. Now, before we really start breaking these down, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the July subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. It's your last chance for this month. But this first card, you see this imagery. I don't want to say it's a little nerve-wracking, but to me, it just feels like temptation in some form or fashion. So there might be something you're trying to refrain from or not wanting to do, whether that's a behavior, whether that's a physical thing. You might be tempted to make some sort of action or to cave on something. So beware of that in the coming days and weeks. That temptation could be all around you in different ways, okay? As we move into this next card, though, it is very mental, very dreamy to me. You see this woman, it looks like she's in a yoga pose or a fetal position. There's a clock with the numbers coming off of it. So yeah, maybe time is important for some reason in the coming days and weeks, whether it's waiting on something to happen. But this is extremely dreamy. It could speak of needing to get into some meditation or some altered states. But I do believe the mind might be a little more active than usual. I've been seeing that in the different earth signs this week in particular, that the mind could be going. And we're not going to put too much stock in that. We'll just see how it all links in with the tarot reading. It doesn't make or break anything. We're going to get into tarot now, though. We're going to start you with 3 in the upright, then intuitively clarify. So let's get a shuffle here. What do we got for the beautiful Taurus collective, please? What do we got? Now, the last couple of weeks, it seems like there's been a lot of other people's energy in your energy in the Taurus collective, because I believe it was titled like They Are Nervous. The week before that was like Someone Was Stressing. We've even had karma showing up in weeks before that. So hopefully nobody's energy is interfering with yours. I mean, it's a possibility. It's a risk we all run on this earth. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups here in position number 1. That's generally good. Okay, we'll see what that's all about, though. I like the Knight of Cups. He's very suave and smooth. It's an action card as well. All knights are. Okay, yeah, something might not be what it appears to be. That's what I'm going to say here with the 5 of Swords right next to this Knight of Cups. This is going to be a layered reading this week, my friends, but we'll talk about it. All right, we have the 10 of Swords here on the back end. So we're getting a lot of warnings here, my friends. Right off the bat, right off the jump, right off the rip, we're getting a ton of different warnings. We have a lot of sword energy showing up. And I'm going to say, don't stress too much just yet. I'm not a fear monger. Just because we have some negative cards doesn't mean the reading's sunk, because we still have to clarify them. But I'm going to give you some of these classical meanings. Then we'll get into the juicier intuitive stuff. There's just going to be some things you might have to watch out for in the coming days and weeks. All good. Now, position number 1, we have the Knight of Cups. You could be tied to a water sign. As I was saying, this is a very smooth, suave type of individual, a poet, a smooth talker. And aside from those, I don't only pigeonhole my readings into love alone. This could be various aspects of your life, but this is a very loving type of card, usually a card of love offers or expressing your emotions in some kind of way. Romance might be on the mind for a lot of you, but we'll see what this is about as we go further. There could be some action going in. Now, the reason I said this is not all what it seems, or something might not be what it seems, is because we have the 5 of Swords right next to it. And for some reason, the way these cards are sitting next to each other, they look the same to me. They look like they have the same face for some reason. So there might be someone around you that might look one way but really be another way. That's something you need to watch out for. Like, there might be a funky person in the energy, and we've been seeing it the past couple of weeks. Watch the company you keep. Now, the 5 of Swords here in the center, even if you're cross-watching, this is a card of conflict, whether that's inner conflict or outer conflict, okay? It could be competitiveness, but this can also be somebody who has narcissistic tendencies. This is the big card of that. Someone who's just called out for themselves, wants to get their win, and they're going to do whatever they got to do to get it done, okay? Well, I really want to get more cards on that to see what that's about, especially since it's next to this Knight of Cups. But on the back end, we have the dreaded 10 of Swords. Now, don't freak out. I got it in my readings for this week too. The Ten of Swords could be any sort of emotional pain, which we've been seeing the past couple of weeks as well. Stress, anxiety, sadness. This could be thinking about someone you've lost, like from the past, whether that's due to like relationship splits or physical death. But I always say keep your head on a swivel when a card like this shows up, okay? Like watch your surroundings, because this could be a warning of accidents or things that are incoming. Rough and tough endings, that's what we think of here. So with all the sword energy we got going on, this is extremely layered. Just beware, because the universe could be giving us warnings. I want to go deeper though. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, we're going to give you one more shuffle here. What do we got going on for Taurus? Talk to us about this. What do we got going on for my friends? And this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. What do we got? So feel free to do further research if you'd like, or rely on your knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single tarot reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. So if you could pull more messages from this, be my guest. We're going to go in on this Knight of Cups, though, see what that's about. Because this whole reading could change depending on what comes out as a clarifier. Like, it could be a totally different message than what we were predicting. Okay, we have the Star in reverse. You might be tied to an Aquarius. Hopefully you're not having any beef or static with an Aquarius. But this is, to me, someone who is emotionally down and out. Once again, a theme we've been seeing in recent weeks is there might be someone in your energy who is of that pessimistic mind state. When I see the Star in reverse, I think of somebody who has lost hope in something. And I really hope that's not you. I hope you're not feeling like you're losing hope or motivation or anything like that. And if this message isn't resonating with you, it's all good. I'd prefer the positive messages to resonate. So watch your rising and moon and all that good stuff. However, with this Knight of Cups, aside from having emotional drama, emotional beef, I do feel like this is someone who might feel a little down and out emotionally and is losing hope in some situation. Makes sense with the cards we have going on here. Okay, this could also be somebody like not communicating or not talking, seizing communication in some way. So we're going to keep it moving to the Five of Swords. We're not going to stick on that energy too long. It is what it is, right? So let's see what's up with this Five of Swords. Let's see what's up with this Five of Swords, please. What's this Five of Swords here? Okay. Yeah, Chariot in reverse. So we're getting all major arcana on the bottom, and this is the one in reverse. Yeah, this is someone that might just be sticking around like a thorn in your side. Now, maybe you might be tied to a Cancer when the Chariot shows up, pardon me. But usually it's a card of action. Usually it's a card of determination and forward movement. So once again, that energy that I was feeling of someone losing hope, someone losing motivation is still sticking around here. Chariot showing up in reverse with this Five of Swords. This is someone who feels like they can't get out of certain dramas, or drama might follow them around, or there might be a specific person in your circle, in your life, that is just always drama filled. Okay, that's just how this is feeling to me. Okay, maybe you're just not in that mode either. Maybe if there is somebody that brings this type of energy, you just don't want them around. You don't want them in your life for whatever reason. Same goes to you if you're cross-watching for this, okay? But whatever this Five of Swords, or whoever this Five of Swords is sticking around like a thorn in the side. So we're getting warnings from the universe here throughout this whole entire reading. So do with it what you will. Okay, we're going to go in on the Ten of Swords. And yeah, I'm not going to stick on that energy too long either. You know I'm an optimist. I don't like to give negative readings. But sometimes the universe wants to give us a heads up about things. So let's see what's up with this Ten of Swords. Then I'll give you a recap before we get into your bonus spread. Okay. Yeah, just like with everything, whatever this pain is, it will subside. The emotions in general ebb and flow just like the ocean. And I feel that's what this Two of Pentacles in the upright is about under this Ten of Swords. All of these cards are common in everyone's life from time to time. Everyone goes through Tower moments. Everyone goes through Ten of Swords moments. Endings where cycles end, cycles begin. It's just a never-ending cycle that we all go through. But with this Two of Pentacles under this Ten of Swords, it might just be a little confirmation from the universe that whatever pain it is you might be feeling, or the person who's showing up here might be feeling, will subside eventually. The Two of Pentacles is extremely balanced and extremely positive. So I feel like that's good. This could be very healing as well. So maybe some of you are on a very intense healing journey to heal yourself of emotional wounds, mental wounds even, okay? But I feel like this is a positive thing under the Ten of Swords, that it's not going to last forever, okay? That you will come to grips with whatever this Ten of Swords is, whether it's a relationship ending, whether it's, losing somebody, a family member. Yes, it hurts. Yes, you'll never forget these people, but it will subside. It will calm down, okay? And yeah, we still have this sticky energy throughout the spread, but everything will be okay. That's what the vibe is here, okay? So take from this what you will. If you look down in the box, I'm going to give you a quick recap before we get your bonus spread, what you need to hear from the universe. In position number 1, we have the Knight of Cups with the Star in reverse. If you're not tied to a water sign, this could be somebody who is in the throes of depression or losing hope in general, especially that of the emotional state or romantic state, like just losing hope and those type of things. And it's a simple message on its face. Hopefully you're not beefing with an Aquarius. But as we move further into the spread, we have the Five of Swords with the Chariot in reverse. This could be problems just sticking around, just like sticking like a thorn in your side, or someone that just brings a lot of drama. It never, ever ends. This could be you rejecting that as well. Like, all right, anyone that brings that type of drama, I don't want it around. That's the type of vibe it's giving me. But it is very sticky, like it's sticking around. And as we move to the end, we have the Ten of Swords with the Two of Pentacles in the upright. That is a very positive omen at the end of this reading. That whatever pain it is you might be going through, whatever hurt you're feeling, anxiety, sadness, depression, whatever endings you might have been thinking about or have happened, in whatever category, that tide will recede. That will go back, things will start to balance out, and everything will be okay. I feel like this is a big warm hug from the universe saying it's okay and everything will be fine. We're going to see what you need to hear, though. Let's shuffle it up one time here for Taurus. We're going to see what you need to hear with these last 2 cards. We'll go through them quick just to tie everything up into the bow. And when we have a reading like this that has a lot of warnings involved, it's good to end it off on a positive note, an optimistic note. Let's see what we got here for Taurus, please. I'll give you the literal and intuitive feelings these cards give me, as I always do. Okay, activated Earth, that's good. I saw that for another Earth sign. So I feel like that is extremely positive. That could be a blast of energy coming your way from the universe, coming from source to help lift you up. And we have star bathing. So I just want to say this, with both of these cards, it does talk about energy in general. Energy's coming and just filling you with that beautiful light, that beautiful love. Now, activated Earth, to me, aside from talking about grounding and stuff like that, and I also want to point out that we have a card of Earth, a card of space showing up. But this does literally talk about energy activation. I feel intuitively this could be more about cleansing your energy, protecting your energy. So that might be something you want to do in the coming days and weeks. If you haven't given yourself a good energetic cleanse, you might want to go ahead and do that. It literally says power places, ley lines, trust where you are led. Speaking of the journey of life. And we've been seeing it throughout this whole thing. Sometimes life can be a rough and rugged road, but we go through tough times for specific reasons. We go through these times for a purpose. Nobody ever really succeeds or gets anywhere if they're not put under pressure sometimes, okay? It's the tough times that push us forward and transform us. All right, so the star bathing is always a simple one. Aside from letting energies flow through you and cleaning and cleansing your energies, it could talk about your astrological placements. Maybe you need to look at your birth chart, natal chart, your transits, things like that. But I always say maybe go outside, look up at the moon, look up at the night sky, contemplate the universe and our place in it. It's a beautiful card that these energies might be very good for you in this current time. Cleansing. All right, literally says light body, crystal grid, transmission, and activation. So both of these cards do talk about energetic activation. So you might need to do some energy work in the coming days and weeks. And Taurus, that's what I have for you, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the July subscriber surprise. It's your last chance to get your name in for the July subscriber surprise, where I'll be giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot Illuminati with the guidebook. It's really awesome and gorgeous. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, 2 simple things. As always, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are at this point. And 2, let me know down in the comments, out of all the tarot cards, which one best describes you and your personality. You'll be entered to win, and right at the end of July, going into August, I'll announce the winners in my community tab. My friends, as always, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.